plan was to take 19 months and wheel myself 40,000 kilometers around the world. Why? To raise awareness? To raise money? I knew I wanted to do both. I just didn't know how difficult it would turn out to be. 16 months of planning, and now at last we were in motion. We headed south out of Vancouver for California, then east to Florida at 113 kilometers a day. Nobody knew who we were or what we were doing. We didn't know what we were doing, but by the time we hit Miami, we hit the news. Barely. So with a glimmer of optimism, we flew to Europe. We crisscrossed Europe for 6 months, warmly welcomed in some countries, ignored in others. Never quite sure if our message was getting through. There was an iron curtain then, and we managed to penetrate it, even visiting the Soviet Union. I was injured, but we persevered. Our goal was Greece, and we made it in December. New Zealand received us with typical Kiwi grace, and we rested for a week in the friendly southern hemisphere. Melbourne, Australia, halfway home. Time to refocus. The purpose of the tour was inspiration, awareness, and fundraising. We were clear on it, but even the polite Australians sometimes looked confused. We needed to slow down and let the world catch up to us, so we cut the daily push down to 80 kilometers a day. On to China. You know, it's funny how things work. China in those days was a mysterious, insulated country. But as we wheeled through the streets, it was obvious that these people got it. They understood our motivations and they shared our passion. It was rewarding and, of course, humbling. The Great Wall. I had long envisioned myself on the Great Wall. To me, it somehow symbolized the whole man-in-motion ideal. Any barrier can be overcome. Any dream can come true. You can make it come true. Back in Canada and turning west for home. Even though we would have to cross the country in the dead of winter, now we could see the end. The journey across Canada was joyous and meaningful and unforgettable. It seemed like the whole country joined in. Canadians are warm and generous people, and their loving welcome sustained us through the cold. Home, May 22nd, 1987. 2 years, 2 months, 2 days, and 40,075 kilometers after departure. And, as the sign on the stage said, it wasn't the end, it was just the beginning.
In 1985, Rick Hansen embarked on the Man in Motion World Tour with 2 goals: to make communities inclusive and accessible to people with disabilities, and to raise money for research into cures for spinal cord injuries. Today, Rick leads the Rick Hansen Foundation toward those same goals, and in the spirit of the original tour, continues to inspire the world with his message of courage, hope, and determination. In that sense, the man is in motion still.